Shut up.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
Hey, 43, 15.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He cuts it right. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like in a walk, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Yep, easy.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs break the tie here in the 1st. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Prescott here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He finds Pickens left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So we're through 1. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 2nd down and 5. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Throwing again, Prescott. That's Flanoy, he's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
1st and 10, Prescott. Got a man, it's Flanoy. And they bring him down around the 34. Looking quickly here. Another throw for Prescott.
At the 34-yard line.
That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. From the red zone now. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Buys time, rolling right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Space on the right, he's got room. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
We're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now here's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Play action now for Prescott.
Crack him.
Connects on the crosser. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You got it.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
From the gun is Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Now it's Prescott again.
Crack him.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls
Go,
incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. George Pickens, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Cowboys going with a dime package now. 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And the Cowboys are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Yeah, there we go.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Williams does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. Prescott to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. He's back to throw.
Baby.
He's going deep this time.
Baby.
That's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So it's 2nd down coming up. The final throw before the break. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Crack him.
Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Good strike downfield to Kelsey. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Butker to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra
Oh,
point.
okay.
It's good. And the Chiefs tie us up 28-all.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
So we've got a
City.
tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Throwing deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Completes it again to Pickens. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, way too much risk for that reward.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they have 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It gives a good Pacheco to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To the air, Mahomes. Massive hit, the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
1st down play, that's a 5. It's going to be
Like
2nd
bro.
and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Prescott here from the gun. Buying some time right. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and on a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And it's 4th down.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. A 49-yarder in front of him here.
A 49-yard attempt.
Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. Has a lane inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
35-35. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun.
Parker,
He was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again is Dak. Screen here for Williams. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get to the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it in his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Crack his back.
Need the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when we evaluate players. But once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Good D, boys.
Back to throw it.
This is money.
And it's
This is money.
incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up
Welcome to
empty.
the game.
That's going to be a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Room to run inside the 20. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Left leg makes the grab. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Prescott on 1st and 10. Coming back to that Pickens well again. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Now Dak to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Here we go.
To throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lead in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3 and out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3 and out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. On the draw, it's Pacheco. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Yellow. 43.
Looking to throw.
Travis. Travis.
Hit there, but he's still able to power through
That's
it
like
up
this.
for 1st and goal. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco.
Get off me,
That right there is the
man.
start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this.
Get off me, man.
You bitch ass and 50 gay. You whole ass nigger.